Girl, I wish I was joking, but I promise you, this video ain't clickbait.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you. On you, on you. Put you on my face. Shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
My test results.
What's it say?
You failed.
What?
Boy, I'ma slap you in the animation.
Ow.
Oh.
I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. Just that joke alone tells me that this is about to be a good ass show.
You're literally sleeping on the job.
I'm not. But if I was, what better advertisement than me sleeping on a mattress? You want me wide awake on a mattress? I know what I'm doing.
I'm about to start saying that now for no reason at all. No rhyme or reason at all. You want me wide awake on a mattress? I am Rochelle and Rochelle is me.
I'm hearing some rumors about you. I can't say I'm surprised that you answered the call of the streets. I understand that game. Like,
not answered the call of the streets.
Without further ado, let's bring out Bianca.
Now, why is everybody booing her? Now y'all want to cheer for her. I would have beat everybody in the audience the fuck up. Now y'all wanted to boo. Keep booing. Keep booing.
Fake out here. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Everybody got emotions. Everybody.
See, Janisha, all of that, all of that. It wouldn't have been me. Tommy, get your fucking ass over here before I fuck your ass up. Sit the fuck down, you cokehead. Sit down.
I am fearful of what my mom will do.
Okay, what in the Nicki Minaj? What in the Scotty the Thotty with the body Minaj? What is going on? So everybody just copying Nicki Mac got a look.
I hear Ashley.
Hi. Oh my God, this cut out.
Ashley, where's the part on that wig? Ashley, why are you arriving to this event with this sheet and wig? It's giving Real Housewives a pedestrian.
I come through and I party like a rock star. I drop it like it's hot. Your girl just want my toy. Just stay playing.
Wait, Jocelyn, what the? Jocelyn, my girlfriend, wait, hold on. What she just say?
I party like a rock star. I drop it like it's hot. Your girl just want my toy. Just stay playing that one, but I fix it.
Your girl just want my twat.
Like ladies want my nana. I love a little thing, but like to lick it up a night.
Jocelyn is gay. Get the f off the TV. I'm not watching that.
She over the balcony talking about something. I heard you tell them to take my rings off, bitch, because you're not supposed to have rings in here at all.
She always sound like she out of breath. You know who she remind me of when she talk? She remind me of Miss Deb Anthony. But it's Deb's House, season 2.
They're gonna shut you off.
Y'all gotta go in y'all room. Fuck the wig. Go in the room. Down.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mind your business. I'm being cool. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Sorry, you doing too much talking. See, if I was on this show, came through, drip, right in the pool. Huh? I didn't know you was going for a nighttime swim. Hold on. Let me get my bikini.
I'm not barking.
Stop to look at me with no goddamn.
I mean, they got the drama, so that's good for this show. But I mean, like, is anybody gonna be funny?
Okay, so part 3. Okay, so I found out why.
Yeah.
No.
She just gagged me a little. I'm definitely adding that to the ad. I'm definitely adding that to the promo.
Okay, so part 3. Okay, so I found out why Akbar left the house. Okay, on the last video I showed, Akbar was in tears. She was distraught, and she was just basically saying that it was messing with her mentally, right? Well, come to find out, Akbar left because of Tommy. The people that Tommy brought with her, which they was talking about in the last, where they were saying, you know, people brought gangs and knives and everything. Okay, it was Akbar versus Tommy. And Akbar felt like it was way too much for her. And Tommy ain't got no damn sense at all. You know what I'm saying? So she just did whatever, you know, brought her peoples and stuff like that. And that kind of ran Akbar off because she wasn't expecting it. And mind you now, Akbar has been shot in the back of her head before. So these people bringing guns and all that, it was just too much. But how about Biggie got punched in the face by fucking security? Biggie got punched in the face by security. I don't know if they thought she was a man, but they punched Biggie in the face. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about this, because I'm just like, wow.
Yesterday, Akbar V announced.
What is going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Chi. And we are back for another. Go, we back just to talk. I meant to switch the background out. But I didn't. Because we need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation because I'm feeling a couple of different ways. And yeah, it's just time that we have a conversation. Okay. Now, the video that I just played, this is a video that I stumbled upon a couple of days ago, right? As you can see, it's on TikTok. It has 273,000 views. Okay. And obviously the engagement is up. As you can see, there's the thumbnail, but there's no mention of my channel, no mention of any of that. Now, granted, when I do my videos, I have the screen uploaded with, and I mean, y'all can see everything. I don't really edit unless I have to, but you can see everything. So I don't necessarily have to shout out and be like, okay, hey guys, this is Winter Nikki Smith's video, because you can see it on screen. I'm not pulling any shady moves where I just play an audio, or you can see everything on screen. Okay, so just to address that, because there's always one person in the back like, you expect this, but listen, I am overwhelmed and I am kind of over with Baddies, like, and Baddies Caribbean has a lot to do with that. Baddies Caribbean has a lot to do with that. It's a lot of emotions that I'm feeling. Okay, so let me go ahead and say this to save you some trouble. I suggest everybody fully stay for the video so we can talk through some things, and people will have better clarity and understanding. I'm not going anywhere. It's just some things have to change and some things need to be pivoted. Okay, that's it. As somebody that's been on YouTube for 10 years now, as somebody that's been on social media for over 18 years, because I've been on social media since the inception of social media at 12. Okay, so somebody that started with the MySpace and Twitter and doing the celebrity graphic design and all of that, I know when things are about to change and there's shifts and whatnot coming. And I especially know when shifts and all of that is coming from my own personal life. And, you know, I've kind of been talking more and more lately about how I am just overwhelmed with Baddies, how it's becoming oversaturated, it's becoming too much. And a lot of people, thankfully, are feeling that way towards the show, but like, we keep tuning in anyways. Now, obviously, I built up my channel, and throughout the last year, most of the content that I've done has been Baddies, because that's easy paying. It's low hanging fruit. And just keeping it a buck, when you're trying to get to the buck, when you're trying to pay rent, when you're trying to make sure that you're not homeless, when you're trying to make sure that you have food on the table, you're going to do what you have to do. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you want to do or that's what you should be doing, right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and shit on Baddies and shit on this experience and say like that I haven't enjoyed doing what I've done. I have. But it does come to a point where it's just like, okay, I'm already being overwhelmed with Baddies. Like, it's just like, it's so much, like, then it's so much keeping up with the tea. I'm following 20,000 different fucking blog pages all day when I'm not posting videos. I'm favoriting shit, bookmarking shit, looking up research, tea, all of that. And granted, a lot of that I do because I want to do that, and that's how I built my channel. So with everything that I'm saying within this video, I'm not blaming anybody for anything. So if you're listening to this with that type of intention, bitch, just unsubscribe, because if I want to call somebody out, I will. If I didn't say it, it wasn't said. Okay, So I'm not blaming anybody for anything. I'm just telling you my experience as a creator and feeling overwhelmed and feeling burnt out. So I've originally started this channel for it to become an overall entertainment channel. And that's why I put, use this as an intro, because, if you look at my banner, it says music, spirituality, commentary, culture, whatever, because, this channel was supposed to be a mix of things. It was supposed to be a mix of things. It was supposed to be, gossip, Hollywood topics, whole bunch of stuff. But like I said, when the bag becomes about baddies, you do what's bringing in the money. Okay. Even once I started the Patreon, that's why I always say, that's why I do the promo ads and show like, hey, I'm offering more than just baddies. Obviously, everybody's coming to look forward to baddies. That's fine. But, I'm offering other stuff as well. Now, I'm not going anywhere as far as like doing baddies content. I don't know if I'm going to post as much baddies content, like baddies tea videos all day, every day, because at this point, it's like, I don't want to build a page off of that. And anybody that's interested in doing social media, it's not smart to invest fully and put all of your eggs into something that's dying or something that's so particularly niche. You understand what I'm saying? It's like baddies isn't going to be around forever. And I don't want to get to like, let's say like, let's say I get to like 100,000 followers off of baddies. I don't want that, because what if I wake up tomorrow and decide I want to bake cookies? Then I got 100,000 ghost followers that's just sitting there because they don't give a fuck about that. They're going to expect me to talk about baddies all day. And no shade to Wesley, A Connection TV. That's the homie. But I saw how, he kind of struggled with his channel because he made it all about Bad Girls Club and people was there for Mona Simone and then weren't really, there for the other content he was offering. So I saw the struggle that he was going through. And so just logistically speaking, realistically speaking, it's best for me to start pivoting now that I don't have as many subs before it gets to a place to where, it's just mad people here. And it's just like, well, I'm no longer interested, or the show is no longer on the air. And it's just like, okay, so what are we going to do now? Now I got to start all over. You understand what I'm saying? So within this video, what I wanted to do was I wanted to include you guys in on my thought process. Okay. Because I don't know if you guys are into human design or if you know what that is, but basically, wait, let me see. Can I show you guys my chart without showing? Oh, no. Yeah. I'm not even going to bring up my chart because I want y'all all in my business to know my personal information. But I believe I'm a manifestor generator or some shit like that. Chat, I forgot which one I am. But nonetheless, I work better and things work better for me when I announce things. It might be annoying to some because it's like, why does bitch always announcing shit but shit never come to fruition? Whatever. But everybody's human design is different. And for me, for my type, it just works out better for me when people that support me feel included on the process. That's just how it is for some people, that's just how it is. Some people could just randomly pop up like Beyonce and then people gonna support it. Some people like, no bitch, you should have told me, or no bitch, like I had no idea, you should have gave me some time to warm up. So I wanted to do this video so we can sit and go through my thought process right now, and I can tell you everything that's going on so that nobody's surprised, with this channel. Okay, so currently, as of right now, it is Wednesday, October 23rd. The last couple of days, I was sick, like as a dog. Not even like a common cold. It was just like I had the chills and a headache. And today is the first day that I'm actually feeling somewhat normal. So thank God for that. But at the same time, I didn't give a fuck about baddies. I didn't. Okay. And yeah. People DM me updates and whatnot. And I thank everybody that does that. And I mean no malice when I say this. But again, I don't give a fuck about baddies. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, like I thank everybody that DMs me stuff or whatever, like it's very helpful. But like, when you sick and you already don't care, but then when you especially sick, and then when I'm putting up stuff for Patreon, you know, trying to fight through it for Patreon. And then I'm just like, but I still don't care. Like, you get to a place where it's like, okay, like, is it even worth doing? So that got me to thinking, like, okay, like, because you know, I'm somebody who's very spiritual, so I feel like everything happens for a reason, even when like God sits you down because you're sick. Sometimes it's just like you need to take a moment and think, like, and just pause for a second. Because even today, most normal I felt, but yet I have not instantly gone and put up reviews. I did 2 watch-alongs on Patreon today. I did Jocelyn's Cabinet and I did the Potomac Wives, but I didn't yet put up the reviews for it. And I was like, wow, I need to sit with that. And so I started using ChatGPT to help me figure out some things. Y'all know I'm intuitive and I do readings and stuff like that, but I just wanted to see what AI would say. You know, and so I wanted to go through that with y'all. However, what I will say is that already feeling overwhelmed, it can be a bit much when you start to feel like you're always the bridesmaid, never the bride, especially after being on a platform for 10 years, especially after watching everybody else get their flowers and, you know, oh my God, Sky, you're so amazing, da, 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 but constantly overlooked. You help people out. They become millionaires, literally. They end up on TV shows, literally. You know, they getting on the brand deals and all of this, that, and the third. And then here you are rebuilding every 3 to 5 years or 3 to 5 months or whatever, right? And then it also sucks too when you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into your content and then you see it stolen. You see it ending up on people's TikToks, or you see it ending up on Twitter, or, you know, people are reframing their entire YouTube page to look like yours. Like, I definitely saw a YouTube channel. Okay, let's move on. So I'm just saying it stuff like that. All in all, like I said, I'm not here to blame anybody or call out anybody or do any of that. What I'm saying is that when you already start to get to a place where you don't give a fuck, it's like, okay, well, how can I save this or savage me, my channel, those that care about me, genuinely care, that genuinely are subscribed for me, not just for the Baddies content, because no shade, shout out to the people that subscribe for the Baddies content, because every dollar matters. But like, I have a more special place in my heart for people that subscribe because of me. Because if I didn't want to do Baddies anymore, again, those would be the people that would be ghost followers, versus the people that are like, Scott, we fuck with you. We're invested in you as a person. So we're going to follow you wherever you go. Right. So you get to a place where you start feeling like, okay, well, how can I salvage this? And ultimately, you know, what I realize is like, I just want to laugh. I just want to laugh. I love when I sit and I do my TikTok talks. We joke about Netta. You know, I want to laugh because I don't care about arguing about who did what in a fight and what's a sneak. I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't. I say my opinion and I keep it moving. But there's some people who get personal, who get out of character with me. There's some people who take things personal. There's some people who can't let it go. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. If you feel like I'm talking about you, then maybe the shoe fits. But I'm not talking about anybody in particular. You have to understand this is a YouTube channel with over 17,000 people that have subscribed, and then plus anybody who randomly watches a video. So there's multiple comments that I get that I delete. Okay. But all I'm saying is, it's just like, it just, as a creator in this space, you know, I'm coming up on a year, and it's kind of like a year review of where things have gone for me this year. And a lot of goals that I had didn't meet. And even for personal goals, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This shit don't pay. It is not paying me to sit and do the Baddies content. I do it because I enjoy it, but it's not because of the money. It's not. I promise you that. Okay, that's why I say, like, if I wanted to be rich and famous and all of this, I could have been like, there's ways I could have been did that. Baby, you think I'm too prideful to go and put my hole on camera? Girl, what? I could have been made a cute coin on OnlyFans. Okay, so it's not always about money, but like, realistically speaking, it does become about money because you are still an adult who needs to function day to day, and you know, you have goals and stuff like that. And so, you know, I know I'm speaking about a lot, but I just want people to understand my thought process, and that's how I've tried to do this channel this time around is just have more, well, I don't want to say conversations because I'm not open to back and forth dialogue unless I ask a specific question. This ain't no, oh, Scott, it's my opinion. No, girl, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. No, this is how I feel, and I'm just informing you. There's a difference, okay? Because don't get carried away. Some people be like, well, Scott, I feel like that. Don't do that. Don't get cute and creative. Trust me, I'm gonna ask some questions by the end of this video that I do need answers for, but let's stick to that. Let's try not to get personal and, you know. But with this channel, this time around, I've tried to make it more of like a, you know, like y'all are in on the process, you know, versus like me blindside and then just waking up and, you know, because people ask me all the time, like, oh my God, where's the Storytime channel? Bitch, it's deleted. It's deleted. I deleted that shit in 2018, you know, and that would have been a perfect example of what I was talking about, where you build up a channel based around a certain niche, and then, you know, everybody, you know, ends up becoming ghost followers, and then you get trapped in an algorithm and all of that. So yeah. So yeah, okay. So let's get into it, I guess. But yeah, just to wrap up the first 20 minutes of what I was saying, I'm not going anywhere in terms of doing Baddies content. It's just like, will I be posting 20,000 Baddies T videos a day? Probably not. You might see me post a little bit more consistently with that, you know, maybe to close out October, just so that October's check for November 21st looks right. And then maybe starting in November, I start to pull back on how many Baddies T videos I do. But yeah, that's more so likely, just genuinely speaking, that's more so likely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still, you know, be posting Baddies T videos as regular. But yeah, starting in November, especially around holiday season, it's prime season. Yeah, gotta start implementing other stuff because I am not happy with the direction that this channel is going. And this is not I'm not a Baddies masterologist. You know what I mean? Like, it's a show that I enjoy, but I never plan to build an entire channel around this shit. Like, you know, and it's just one of them things where, like I said, it's easy paying, it's low hanging fruit, and then you just wake up one day a year later and you're like, oh fuck, 98% of the videos that I do is on this shit. You know, and then it also takes the fun out of it, you know. Regardless of what I do on this YouTube channel, though, patreon.com are always still going to get the watch alongs. So that's no matter what. No content is switching up over there on patreon.com / Scott Santana. If anything, I'll add, you know, more content over there, but yeah, nothing is switching up over there ever, because that's easy, you know, literally getting paid to watch TV that I'm already watching, except I get to watch it with y'all, you know. But as far as like doing deep dives and reviews and deep dive T videos, yeah, we got to pull back on that because there's other stuff that I want to do. And these are some of the examples of some of the stuff that I want to do. Obviously, I'm already doing Zeus and Baddies T videos, but I want to really start getting into Bravo. Like, I watch Real Housewives. I watch Married to Medicine. You know what I mean? And that's a headache of its own. Oh my God. Because ever since season 5 of Potomac with Chun-Li, Chow, Monique the Street Fighter, ever since then, the world star hip hop crowd have come over and everything is just a fucking debate. But thank God, at least this season of Potomac is like amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, compared to the last couple of seasons, like, it's really a refreshing season and I love it. But I want to get into Housewives Tea because I follow Joey BGC Block. Well, what's his name now? OMFG Reality. But see, that lets you know how far back I go with this Baddies Bad Girls Club shit. Like, I was in the Oxygen message boards. I remember when, you know, they did BGC New Orleans and there was a rumor that there was a ghost season that they had to cancel because somebody got stabbed. Okay, I was there when they had the girl, I think her name was Sheila. It started with an S, but she was like really good friends with Judy and Stassi and Tiara. I was there when OMFG Reality used to be called Joey BGC Blogger. I was there. Okay, I watched him build up that entire page. Okay, but like, that's like, you understand what I'm saying? So when I say Natalie's my favorite, it's because she's unhinged and because that loyalty goes all the way back since season 4, and watching everything that she's tried to do and how many times she tried to build up and start with Bad Boys Club and then get to you know, the conversation and Zeus, and then they had the Baddies pilot on OnlyFans and they scammed everybody. Like, you know, so it's always going to be around. Like, don't get me twisted. I'm going to be involved with Baddies somehow, some way, as long as Natalie is involved. I just will be. Just as far, it's basically the point of this video is that it's no longer my main focus, and I just want to sit and talk with y'all about some of y'all interest as far as what you would like to see from me. Now, keep in mind, I know some of y'all be wanting me to do like super deep dive spirituality videos. Here and there are cute, but like if it's like 3-4 hours, I don't know, because them shits be taking a lot of work. Like I like when it comes to like super deep dive, like Ryan Garcia type of videos, in my head, I instantly think of like Oxygen, you know, like editing shit like Oxygen and Fatal Attraction, and I be wanting to do that type of editing. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. That stuff that I really want to get to, but that'd have to be once I have like consistent, like good money that I'm making. Like then it's like, okay, but I don't have to focus on, you know what I'm saying? Like where it's like working check to check versus like, okay, well, bitch, like I'm making so much money, like I can have fun now. You know what I mean? It's still a business. It's still a hustle at the end of the day. Shout out to the people that are trying to be content creators. I'm literally giving y'all free game. But yeah, so like I said, obviously the Zeus and Baddies content not going anywhere as long as Natalie is involved. I'm involved. Bravo T, Housewives T, I want to get into because I get the posts from Joey. I get the post from J Reality. You know, I just saw, you know, a post where Quad and Heavily were shading the fuck out of Phaedra. Right now, Phaedra is constantly name dropping and shading Married to Medicine. I would love to talk about that because I have opinions. And I don't like the fact that people overlook the bullshit that Nene and Phaedra do. I would like to talk about that. Body cam tea. Okay. Let's get into that. Okay. Body cam tea and court tea. These are things that I really want to get into. And I know some of y'all probably looking at this, listening, y'all like, what the fuck is that? Let me show you, right? Because I be on TikTok and I be seeing these videos and I be gagging. Okay, gagging. Because again, like I said, I'm trying to have fun. I want to laugh. I don't care about who beat who ass and sneaking and nobody. Because honestly, let me tell you the real thing. None of it fucking makes sense to me. One day we defending this person, next day we mad at this person. I'm so over it all because it does not make sense. It does not make sense at all to me. At all. At all. And it's just like arguing over dumb shit. And it's like, I want to laugh. I want to laugh. Okay. Okay. Laugh or like be entertained. And it's so much wash, rinse, and repeat. Look at me. Why I'm so fine. Why am I so fine? Oh, I'm so fine. Girl, not 222. Bitch, go book a reading. TheAligningsouls.com. Okay, what happened? TheAligningsouls.com. The website is up because I most definitely paid my little $9.99 to make sure that went back online. So go ahead and book a reading, huh? But let me show y'all the body cam tea that I'm talking about. Can I even find it? Okay, let me see. Body cam. It was one that I was watching earlier. And maybe I could give y'all like a little preview. Maybe I could give y'all like a little preview. Where is it at? Okay, let me go ahead and put this on pause so I can find it for y'all. Oh, okay, I found it. I thought they had deleted it, girl. Okay, so right.
She's probably banned from Victory. So I don't know if they did both, but you guys usually do all Chatham County targets.
It has to be specifically.
Yeah, so she's probably banned from them, and that's where they got all of her info.
Okay.
And we just think it's the same person.
Yeah, well, I guess let's keep an eye on that and see if.
When she was in here, let me make sure I'm still muted. She's probably banned from Victory. So I don't know if they did both, but you guys usually do all Charlotte County targets. So she's probably stuffing her back. She's those sizes. So also that tells me that she plans on actually taking something today, and I know she ain't buying it. Because if she keeps actually trying it on, she wants it. She's not gonna buy shit. She never does. Who is it?
She just came out and grabbed more stuff.
All right, so her bag, she's coming out. Her bag is, fucking packed.
Oh, yeah. Did she just dump all that stuff in there?
Well, she left the handbasket, so her bag is full, so I'm comfortable stopping her.
You're stopping her?
Well, you're stopping, but yes. You were stopping her for the death, yes.
Okay.
She's on her way out.
Hey, Riz, come on. Man. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Wait, let me slow it down.
Yo, come here. Yeah, come here. Hey, stop. What's going on?
Cause why would her big ass fall like that, girl? At this point, you can't be a criminal and fat. I'm sorry. You cannot be a criminal and fat because, bitch, how you gonna run away from the police when they chasing you? Well, maybe you hoping that the cops fat too. But girl, listen, I live in New York where the cops are sexy. Not everybody look like they sit there and drink coffee and eat donuts all day. Girl, you're gonna have to pick a struggle. You're gonna have to pick a struggle, girl. You're gonna have to pick a struggle. And I wonder what she was stealing. Because I would have stole some Ozempic first. At least if you're gonna be a criminal, be a smart criminal. Invest in your future, ho.
Oh, stop.
Not him flexing his arms getting ready. Like he about to do a melee race.
In there?
Well, she left the handbasket, so her bag is full, so she's on her way out.
Hey, Riz, come on. Man. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yo, come here. Yeah, come here. Hey, stop. What's going on? Oh, stop. Put your hands behind your back. Ma'am.
Ma'am, relax.
Put your hands behind your back.
Relax.
Hands behind your back. Now.
For what?
My cup's full. You got yours? Yeah.
And let me just pause this and say, because I can see, because of the state of world that we in right now, I'm gonna have to start posting my old intro because I need to make it very clear. I want to laugh. I don't want to sit and be like, they only doing that because she black. Oh my God, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's poke fun at the fact that she's fat and running and a criminal. The whole point is to laugh and give commentary and reactions to the world's dumbest shit. That's all I want to do. Okay? I don't care about the logistics and the reality. Life is hard enough. Bitch, did you go vote for the election that y'all probably not gonna have? Focus on that. Don't bring that to my channel. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? That's my mindset right now. I want to laugh. I want to give commentary. I want to give reactions to more than just baddies. And I don't want it to be anything super deep where it's like, oh, they only did that because she's a thick woman. First of all, they are fat phobic and she's a little chocolate, so they are colorist as well. Girl, go somewhere. She in that house stealing and she got caught, and we're gonna laugh and commentate on it, okay?
Ma'am, stop resisting.
Okay. All right.
You're about to get a frustrated.
I got a concussion.
This hoe got a concussion. Wait, see, I was just gonna play that clip, but now we gotta finish it. No. Let me go ahead and follow this page. Because see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of content that I wanna do. Like, bitch, are you here for the baddies or you here for me? That's really ultimately what this video come down to. That's really what it come down to. Are you here for the baddies or you here for me? Because you can get baddies content anywhere. But if you subscribing to my page, how you watching my videos, it should be because you invested in me. You're going to get the same, well, depending on the content, but you're going to get the same chi-chi. Let's continue. Because, girl, I was watching this earlier. And y'all know I don't like to watch shit without y'all. But you know, I was watching it earlier and we watching it now, obviously, so I can prove a point about why we need to watch stuff like this more. But girl, just wait till we get to the seizure part.
Y'all made me hit my head.
No, ma'am, you did that to yourself.
EMS coming to check you.
My shit hurting.
Back up.
My head spinning.
EMS is in route.
Have a seat over.
My shit hurting.
Okay. I just call my kids real quick.
No, right now. You have ID on? No ID in your bag? What's your name?
My fucking head is spinning.
Where's your name? Jackson?
Yeah. You made me hit my head, bro.
No, ma'am, you did that to yourself. Pulling away from me.
Can I please call my kids? Boy, y'all made me hit my head. My shit's spinning. I ain't gonna lie.
EMS is in route.
My head's spinning. I ain't gonna lie.
EMS is in route.
My shit is thumping. I'm about to fucking pass out. I'm not playing.
EMS is in route.
Y'all about to take me, Jim.
My head's spinning.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I please call my kids. Boy, y'all made me hit my head. My shit's spinning. I ain't gonna lie.
She just keeps saying it. My shit's spinning. My shit's spinning.
EMS is in route.
My head's spinning. I ain't gonna lie.
EMS is in route.
My shit is thumping. I'm about to fucking pass out. I'm not playing.
EMS is in route.
I think EMS is en route.
About to take me, Jim.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
For what?
Shoplifting and obstruction.
Can I please make one phone call?
Man, give me a second. When I put you in the car and ready to transport, I'm gonna let you make a phone.
Boy, my shit thumping.
EMS is en route. Ma'am, sit up in the chair. Man.
That was a very controlled fall.
Yo, watch this shit again. Watch how it all happened.
Ma'am, sit up in the chair. Man.
That was a very controlled fall.
A very controlled fall. Like, these criminals be stupid. Okay, but that's enough of that. And so one more thing that I want to bring up, because I don't know if y'all been seeing it on TikTok. Girl, I'm on TikTok all day, every day. That's why I would really like for this channel to be more of a TikTok channel, and it's just constantly talk about the shit I see on TikTok. Okay, because that's really with a continent. Okay, girl, this we got to get into this. Okay, the mother and the daughters, they went to Walmart stealing. Girl. Okay, and what else? It's another thing on TikTok that's going viral right now. Oh shit. Yeah, let me see if I can find it, because I had sent it to my mother. Oh, and y'all probably heard of it. Cam. Wait, dash cam. I'm sure it'll come up immediately. Like, literally all of TikTok is talking about it.
It's crazy. Like, he had one hand on the.
Everybody on TikTok talking about it. It was even on the news. I sent this shit to my mother, and she was like, yeah, I saw that.
Oh my god. But it's crazy. Like, he had one hand on the. What the? Oh my god.
What happened, babe?
Oh my god, what is he doing? Babe!
Babe, what happened?
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Babe.
I got into an accident. Oh my god. Oh my god,
Where are
babe.
you?
I'm on the Bell Parkway. This guy just reversed into me. What the hell is going on?
Reversed into you?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, I'm shaking.
My god. Babe.
Yeah.
Just stay there. Oh my god.
Fuck, oh my god.
Where on the Bell Parkway?
Oh, Holy shit! You know, after that turn.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh my
Babe,
god.
it's okay.
Alright, hold on.
Just
Hold on, okay? Fuck. What happened? Hold on, babe. Oh, fuck. Wait.
Girl. Okay, so that's an example. All right. So like I said, that would be body cam T. Court T would just be the messy ass court cases that we end up seeing online. Wait, before we get into Chat GBT, I actually do want to give y'all an example of that. Okay. And we're gonna take it on over here to my girl, Jamie. That's me. Shout out to her. Because her channel is amazing. But she does a lot of court is messy videos. Okay, a lot of court is messy. Here's one right here. Just to give y'all an example of like what a like court T video would be. And if you haven't guessed by now, like T used to be a bad thing. Honestly, at this point, T for me is just talk. It's just talk. Like, what's the T, girl? What's the T, girl, from your favorite T girl? Okay, but don't call me that. Don't get slapped. Come on.
Hey, man. An attorney like that. Oh, man.
They couldn't make the
issue for you.
And so, and I, I wasn't able to, so as a result, and that still make me unable to get a reset so that this, what you need to ask. Because
no, I need a better example. Let me see. I need a better example. Let me see. Do I have one that I watched?
Hey.
And child support or child care.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to make the decision that every time y'all get back together, there's another baby coming. Take care of the babies you got. Get yourself on your feet.
She don't hear
stop
you, Your
going
Honor.
back into foolishness. Anytime you in a situation where you get arrested or the other person gets arrested, that's not a good situation, even if it only happens one time.
And Your Honor,
and hold on, Ms. Hahn.
Yes, sure.
And this whole thing of he likes a clean house, so I'm gonna throw all the stuff around just to irritate him.
Why?
Ma'am, two things. One, why would you put yourself and your children in that situation? Why would you
Right, living in a fucking toxic, hostile environment. And it would be pissing me off with y'all heterosexual couples. Y'all will be like, oh, but it takes two parents to raise a household, and I'm not trying to leave my man, and we gotta stay for the kids. And so it's good for the kids to be living in that type of environment. Right. But see, as you can see, this is the type of commentary I would be giving. But yes, shout out to Jamie. That's me. They have like a whole bunch of like court cases online. Like they do like Zoom calls and whatnot online, and they be getting messy, especially with this judge right here. Oh, baby, you would think that she was a YouTuber herself.
let your children be roaming around in filth just to irritate some man? And two, if you think he cheating, he is.
Do you see why I want to do stuff like this?
It doesn't matter. You've lost trust at that point.
Boom.
If you believe
Come
you
on,
gotta look
Your
through his
Honor.
phone, if you believe he's cheating, if some woman calling you, quote unquote, because this is the new thing, I don't know, coming to
Your
you,
Honor.
quote unquote, as a woman.
Yo, hearing a judge say to you, if you think your man cheating, he already is, girl. Okay? You keep trying to make kids with this man that's cheating on you, girl. Please stop. Go take care of the kids that you got. Miss me with the, I'm coming to you as a woman. No. Come to them kids as a mother. Like, do y'all see how wild that is for a judge to be saying? We got to start getting into stuff like this.
You already know he's cheating. What you need to do is go to the Superior Court, get your paperwork for child support, custody, visitation, all of that stuff so that y'all can deal with each other as co-parents. But stop going back into the lion's den.
girl, and that's what we're going to end that. Okay. Let me see what else. So spirituality, that would be like the little late night talks and whatnot that I've done, but more polished, okay, because the videos that I've done before were just all over the place and rambling and da-da-da. And I do have some updates because honestly and truly, those videos that I did with those predictions that I felt like was coming at the end of this month, I don't feel like it's gonna happen. I don't. And y'all know I love to be like, oh, Sky don't miss, Sky don't miss. And yeah, I brag about that when it comes to like stuff that truly doesn't matter. But when it comes to stuff that does matter, I pray to be wrong. Like that's situations where I want to be wrong. Death and destruction and all of that is not something that you pray for or that you hope to be right about. So I have no qualms about being wrong. But that is a discussion in itself because I don't know if we shift time. I don't know what's going on, but the energy is completely different. It's like the hurricane came and then the energy was completely different. Even though I still feel like everything that I mentioned is going to happen. I just don't think at this time. Well, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I'm not saying that the events aren't going to happen. I just think the dates are flexible. That's how I feel now. But like I said, those are things that I want to be wrong about. Those are not things that anybody should be walking around, with bragging rights. No. When it comes to death and destruction and people dying and yeah, those are uncomfortable topics. But when it comes to like baddies or like a celebrity couple breaking up or like celebrities getting exposed to certain shit, oh yeah, bitch, I was right about that all day. Okay. Now, those are spirituality videos as well as like different topics about like I know we get so tired of like relationship podcasts and stuff like that, but I'm somebody who obviously has a spiritual background. And then, if you was ever on my astrology channel, my spirituality channel, I was a different type of tarot reader. I wasn't necessarily the one that's like, oh, everybody has an ex that's coming back. No, some of y'all bitches need to go heal. Some of y'all are watching me hoping that you're going to manifest the man back, and that's not how this works. Like, hello, I always speak about go book a reading, but literally my readings are alignment healing sessions to heal you. Even if you come to me like, Sky, can you give me a love reading? It's going to circle back to you because you cannot manifest not the love that you're looking for if you're still unhealed. You're going to manifest the love that you need. And it's not always going to be what you think. So that's what falls under the whole spirituality videos. TikTok talk, y'all already know that would be like the Netta videos. I mean, honestly, body cam, like TikTok talk could literally be whatever. I've been dying to literally just start doing videos where I just scroll on TikTok. Yeah, whatever comes up, chat, we talk about it. And it would just be very random because TikTok is random. Like you have your algorithm, but what comes up is random. So but y'all already know what TikTok talk is. Tea time, you already know what that is. So that would be like where you guys write into me. You tell me story times from your life. I sit, I read, I give my commentary. But it's also going to be 6 brown chicks. Like they do something every week on Twitter every Wednesday where they post stories from people, and then they ask for Twitter to weigh in and give advice. So it will be stuff like that. And then obviously let's talk about it would be gossip and blogs and Hollywood tea and all of that. Those are just suggestions and things that I've always wanted to do that I wrote down. Now, this is where we're going to bring astrology and spirituality and all of that into it, because these are things that I've always felt in my gut that I wanted to do, that I felt inclined and pushed to do. But I did go on ChatGPT, because sometimes it's good to, get more logical answers or a difference of opinion, whatever. And so, yeah, we're just going to go through what ChatGPT recommended based on certain placements in my chart. Okay. So I gave my placements. And they say giving your astrological placements, your unique blend of creativity, intellect, transformation, and passion for relationships and self-expression can inspire a powerful YouTube presence. How I know that? Listen, you're telling me shit I know. And I just asked them to recommend like different niche niches, right? Now keep in mind, I have my entertainment channel, but I also do have my spirituality astrology channel that I do need to get back to and start posting tarot videos. Whether or not I post them every day or weekly, whatever, that is something that I've been wanting to do. But it's just been baddies that I haven't really focused on that. But I'm not gonna hold you. Doing personal readings, like when I do like a full personal reading, not the ones on live, but when I do like a full personal reading, they are overwhelming because it's energy. I'm taking on the other person's energy. I have my energy, it's a lot going on, but it's always rewarding for me to do, because I really feel like I'm making a difference and helping people. Okay. So, obviously based off my chart, one of the niche ideas was personal growth and healing. Okay. Another idea was astrology and self-expression. These are things that would more so fit the spirituality astrology content channel that I have, Aligning Souls, right? Then we get into creative and intuitive, right? It says I can go into, talking about financial abundance and building wealth. That's not shit I'm interested in. Another niche idea would be creative storytelling and performance, right? We all know that I started YouTube in 2015 doing story times, okay? Telling stories, right? And performance is more so just the entertainment of it all, the dramatism of it all, right? Creative storytelling through short films, acting, or dramatic narratives. How I am the dramatic narrative, okay? With a focus on personal growth and transformation. And what did I do in 2015? I started off telling story times, and, especially when I started for that first year, every last single story ended with me saying hashtag inspirational shit, where I would talk about what I learned from that experience, right? But that's what my story times were. It was for people to sit back, laugh, hear what I went through, laugh, and then, how I've grown, right? So I've always really been in alignment. And this is why I push my reading so hard to help people get into alignment, because with everyday programming and then everyday life going on, people can get blinded. Like, you don't understand how like there's so many people that know that they need to leave a job or leave a relationship, or like they just need to be doing something different, but they ignore the signs because of whatever reason, right? Like, I'm not going to leave that relationship because I don't want to end up alone. And then, you wind up in a toxic, abusive relationship. The kids see it, cycle grows, whatever. I don't want to leave that job. Meanwhile, it's a job that's willing to pay you way more, but you not willing to let go of it. So you end up stuck. Things like that happen every single day, and people stay out of alignment, because sometimes like there's two parts of the brain, right? There's the feminine side and then there's the masculine side. The masculine side is the more dominant side. Well, let me not say dominant, but the masculine side is more is logical, right? Is logical, practical, whereas the intuitive feminine side is more intuitive and more inside versus outside, right? And so a lot of people think more practically, and then they think more practically and logically and ignore intuition. And that ends up fucking them up. And in life, you need both sides. Like, you can't be like a Pisces and have your head so far into the clouds that you're not grounded in reality. But you can't also be so grounded in reality and practicality that you ignore your faith and ignore intuition. Like, because then, what the fuck? That's why I tell people, get on your shit before shit gets on you. And by the time shit gets on you, God has literally shown you thousands upon thousands of signs that shit was headed your way. Like, you saw the cloud storms forming, like maybe puddles on the ground, but you ignored all of that for whatever reason. And now it is raining and thunderstorming on you. Now you want to complain? No, girl, get on your shit before shit gets on you. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, that was another niche idea that they gave me, was story times. More so short films, skits, documentaries, or video essays, exploring emotional, psychological relationship dynamics. So the example of that would be like DM series, which is something that I wanted to do. Remember that whole Santana podcast that I tried to start at the beginning of September that I had to like pause? That is something that I want to do, like, officially. That is something that I want to do officially. But that goes back to what I was saying about like trying to start something new, but then at the same time, like needing to maintain an income. So, you know, that who knows if I could go back to telling stories full time. Who knows? That's why we having these but that's why, you know, I'm doing this video now and just letting y'all into my thought process, you know, getting you used to the ideas of what's going on and everything that's on my mind right now. Because right now we just jack of all trades and master of none. Okay, I'm not really trying to be tied down to one thing. I have Gemini in my 5th house. Anybody that has that placement knows that we are just good at everything. We're just good at everything. We could cook, we could fuck good, child, we flirts. Okay, we could play football, we could play basketball, we could sing, we could dance, we could act. Like, we just multi-talented. And so I don't want to be locked down into one particular niche right now, because I want to be able to grow with the times and more so grow with y'all as an audience and grow with myself as a person. Like, and Baddies is on a time limit. Zeus is on a time limit. It could be 5 years, it could be 5 months. I don't know. But I want to make sure I don't burn out before Zeus does. You feel me? Another suggestion they gave me was wellness and holistic health. We could go ahead and add that to the spirituality channel. That would be Aligning Souls. Confidence, coaching, and self-expression. That stuff that, and as we go through these, you'll see that a lot of this I actually do through my videos, whether it's a story time or I'm just telling a regular video. Like, I do all of this naturally anyways without it being like a particular coaching confidence video, right? Because even when I told my stories, number one question that I used to get was, Sky, how are you so confident? You know, I show you versus telling you. Transformation and deep emotional work. Again, that would be more geared towards Aligning Souls. If you haven't figured out yet, this is why, like, all of this stuff talking about how I need to be transforming lives and healing people, and that's why ultimately the universe had made me like delete the Storytime channel and like do a hard pivot, because it was just time for me to go into that. Then they brought me up out of that, because it's like, okay, go into that, heal who you need to heal, learn the qualities that you need to learn so that you can come back into this entertainment world and be able to, okay? And then especially considering everything that's going on now, Diddy, child trafficking, all of these celebs that's about to be exposed, a lot of healing and a lot of that is going to be needed. A lot of that deep transformational conversation, them deep talks, all of that is going to be needed over in this world. Romantic astrology, twin flames. Okay. That would be twin flames, no contact readings, all of that. Creative education and learning resources. Girl, I be teaching y'all hoes every day. Okay. These YouTube niche ideas align with your strengths in communication, creativity, emotional healing, and transformation. Yeah, I ain't gotta read that. So let's go back up, because I asked earlier and it actually made it a little bit better. So they gave me spirituality and healing as a niche. Got that already checked for Aligning Souls. Investigative content, because I got that Pluto Scorpio on my 10th house. So, okay. So those that remember, and even for those that never knew, I always said that I wanted to be a musician, and then by 50, I wanted to retire and become a private investigator. That was always my dream since I was a kid. Obviously, I'm 31, so dreams change, but that was my dream since I was a kid. I wanted to be a pop star, and then I wanted to retire at 50 and become a criminal behavior analysis and work and be like Veronica Mars, honestly and truly. And I still low-key want to kind of do that, but I would not work for the, really. But I'm on YouTube, so we could kind of do that here. Okay. So, and I feel like people have mentioned to me before, doing like more crime and TV type stuff over here. I wouldn't mind, because I grew up on Oxygen and Snapped and Fatal Attraction, and my favorite type of show with that whole crime TV world is See No Evil. Oh my God, baby. If y'all have not watched See No Evil, please go watch that show. It's so good. They literally, it's like where you have no witnesses, but they use CCTV to solve a murder. So like somebody randomly gets murdered somewhere. They use the cameras at 7-Eleven on a dash cam, at somebody's Ring doorbell, like any cameras they can find to solve the murder. It's so good. It's called See No Evil. But I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that over on this channel, right? Pluto, Scorpio, 10th house, it makes sense. Okay. And the way that I'm utilizing Pluto, Scorpio, 10th house right now is by, because with having that Pluto, Scorpio, 10th house, right? We can go to the description. So why stuff like this fits is because having that Scorpio, Pluto, 10th house gives me a strong investigative instinct, which is perfect for uncovering hidden truths or exploring mysterious topics. So for anybody that's ever wondered, that's why I started doing the tea videos and like, oh no, I got to bring up the receipts and da 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 da. But did you know about that? Like, that's where that comes from. Because also too, because I'm argumentative as fuck, Gemini Mercury. But that Pluto Scorpio 10th house is like, having that in my midhaven, it makes me want to go like, okay, this doesn't make sense. My spidey sense is telling me it's off. What really happened? Right. So imagine if I took that and still used it for baddies, but like we actually started doing actual content surrounding that. Right. Astrology and self-discovery, obviously that's going to keep coming up. Storytelling gonna keep coming up. Financial empowerment keeps coming up, but I don't understand why, because I am horrible with money. Relationship coaching, I am horrible with relationships, but I can coach the fuck out of you. I have Chiron in my 7th house, which makes me an expert at relationships. It just means that my relationships are always gonna be fucked up. Creative arts. Hello, I do music. Okay. And as you see, that's one of the niches: music, photography, visual arts. Okay. So by this point, y'all kind of get it. Like I said, I just want to, walk through just my thought process with everything. Just to rehash. I'm not going anywhere when it comes to like Baddies tea. It's just not going to be the main focus. Okay. YouTube content is changing, but Patreon content will not change at all. It takes nothing to watch TV shows and commentate. However, when it comes to doing reviews and stuff like that, it is a little bit more work. It's getting shots and thumbnails and then background tape for it to make sense and da da da. Okay, Patreon content is not changing at all. If anything, I'll be adding more content to that platform. But yeah, as far as YouTube, I'm gonna still be reviewing baddies, but it's not gonna be the main focus. I want to start doing Bravo content, Housewives content. I would like to get into the police body cam content that we was watching earlier, or like like the dash cam scam, or like the court content. We'd love to get into that. Spirituality content. That's content that people have been asking for all year. TikTok talks, would love to start getting more into what's going on TikTok, even if it's just a random video that we do every day where we just scrolling through TikTok and laughing at random shit. And tea times, yes. Okay. And let's talk about it, of course. Okay. But what pushed me to do all of this really is because for the longest time it was like, okay, I knew I needed to not make it just about baddies, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do like 5 baddies videos and then 5 let's talk about it. But see, the problem comes in where you got all of this baddies content, but then I go to the shade room or the neighborhood talk, and then now that's all they talk about is baddies. Okay, and then it ain't no Hollywood gossip going on other than Diddy and baddies, and it's just like, y'all are the shade room. What the fuck else is going on, right? So that's another thing that had pushed me to do this, because all year in my mind I was just like, don't build just off of baddies. Just make sure that for every baddie video that I do, I also do a Hollywood gossip type of video, because I see myself being like a Wendy Williams. That's my mother. But the problem comes in when, like I said, the blogs also want to cover baddies, and then too, you go to the blogs and then all the stories on the celebrities is dry as fuck. So celebrity culture, Hollywood culture is changing. Zeus is changing. Baddies is changing. And I'm changing with the times. I'm not going to sit and let, and this is not the first rebrand I've ever done. It's not going to be a hard rebrand where it's just like everything deleted and everything going tomorrow. No. It's so like a soft rebrand over several months. Okay. So don't worry about anything. It's just, I know me. I'm psychic as fuck. And I know the universe. And I know when the signs are on the wall. All 2020, I was screaming about certain things. All 2021, I was screaming about certain things. Okay. I'm part of the reason motherfuckers hate the fact that there's so many podcasts now. Like I was telling people, go get on your Zoom and become a podcaster. In 2020, I was yelling at. I was like, I'm telling y'all, media is about to take over. Podcasting is about to be it. That's what the bag about to be. Like, so many videos on my Alana Soul channel where I'm talking about that. So I just know, you know, I get downloads from the universe of when things are about to change. And yeah, I already told y'all that celebrity culture is dying. I mean, celebrities are always going to be a thing, but celebrity as we know it with Hollywood is dying, and it's going to be more about your day-to-day personal influencer that you can connect with. Somebody that's a little bit more authentic, more Aquarian, right? And if I'm going to be known for anything, it's not going to be the Baddies reviewer. That's not my claim to fame, ho. At all. At all. And I like, and it's no shade. It's no shade. Like I said, this video was not to, and I hate that you got to give so many fucking disclaimers because it's just like people be committed to misunderstanding. But this video wasn't to shade anybody or to be ungrateful or anything like that. It's to say, hey, I'm in control of my life and my destiny, and I'm noticing that it's headed in a direction and I want to pivot because this is my life, my ship, and I'm steering this shit back on course. That's it. Because I don't want to be known as simply the Baddies reviewer. Just like in 2016, I don't want to be known as the storyteller. Stories is something I do. You know, Baddies is something I do. But there's a bunch of other things that I do as well. You know, and if anything, let me be known as a commentator. You know, because when you come to my page, yeah, you might see 10 different subjects. Court, police cams, baddies, housewives, shit that ain't got nothing to do with each other. But the common thread is me reacting and giving commentary, right? From an honest place, from a funny place. You're going to get a bit of healing and transformation through it. You know, a few lessons, because I'm always dropping gems. Okay. Like, you know, I'm a combination of all of that, right? So ChatGPT ain't tell me shit I ain't already know. But this was me letting y'all into my thought process and just the process of this channel, you know, versus deleting this shit and then come back 5 years later like, hey. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I hope that y'all made it to the end of this video, ho. Okay. Patreon.com/Santana girl, because when I was sick, they were still getting videos. I don't know about YouTube, but Patreon was, because they be paying. Oh, and speaking of, rent is due on the 1st. I know, but so is Patreon rent. Don't play with me. Had it 11/11 ready. Okay. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. I didn't even make y'all like this video. That's crazy.